Jesus Freak here. This morning I mentioned that I had wrenched my neck, probably because I slept on it wrong. It's still sore. It's not as sore. Like, it's not like, I was screaming with pain this morning and probably spooked Angel a bit when I was getting up, but I was like, because it hurt. Fortunately, I have muscle aches every now and then. And problems with my hand that are partially the result of 40 years of computer use, 40 years of sometimes heavy computer use. So I keep pain cream around. And because I sometimes have had headaches for long periods of time and, other problems, I keep some Tylenol around. So it's not like I had to just grin and bear it. Yesterday I initiated the transfer of funds from my credit union to PayPal. That usually takes about 4 business days, from my experience. So I'm waiting for my money to come out of that limbo. The big gotcha with what I use as a bed / couch. You figure, most beds are going to be either twin or queen. And this one's full, which is neither. At least it's a standard size, even if it's a less common standard size. So I'm going to have to get something to put on top of it to deal. And in fact, right now I got one of my old sheets stuffed into a depression in the cushion, left where the foam had started to collapse. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy just a thin mattress topping. Just a thin topper, nothing particularly fancy. But just something to cover up the disintegrating foam cushioning and keep the thing level. I think the main thing is, this wasn't meant to have a weight on it for that much time. Constantly weighing it down. that weight being my cat. Who, there's a couple spots on my couch, my bed, where she absolutely loves to crash. So I gotta compensate for that. I'm actually debating right now if when I go to bed, I might just, and I mean, I don't like to crash in the computer chair, but I have done it a couple times. It's not exactly comfortable, but maybe it'd be better than, lying down here. With my neck still kind of bent out of shape. Now, my debit card expires next month. That's not going to be a problem. I don't use it all that much online. I only use it on a couple specific sites that don't actually take PayPal as a sort of a bridge. I will have to make sure that before I activate the replacement card, I don't have anything that's, still pending on the old card. Because it might cause some weirdness. Because as soon as I activate the new card, the old one gets disabled. And the new card's gonna go out probably around the 11th, they said. Amazon doesn't charge right away. They charge like right before they ship. And that leads to a little bit of weirdness because I expect at least to hold on the card right away. But they don't do that. And that makes things a little weird. So I'm going to have to see how that works out. Make sure everything's taken care of before I cause any issues with the replacement card. Spectrum I also pay through the card. But I pay that right away, and they don't put a hold or anything on it. They just take it out when I tell them to. So that's not going to be a problem. And everything else I use my PayPal for directly instead of with the card. Anyway. Still a little sore, like I said, but it's already, it's a lot better. Jesus, freak out.